Hello everyone, this is Sir Jet Jasper T. Alto, and I am here to discuss to you about the standard category. Yesterday, we started discussing about the different dances from Latin category. But this morning, we are going to focus on standard category. Dance sport competition is comprised of two disciplines or two categories. Number one is the Latin category, and number two is the standard category. Under the standard category, we have the tango, the waltz, the Viennese waltz, the foxtrot, and the quick step. Supposedly, I will be discussing to you three among the dances. But because we don't have much time, I am going to focus on the two main dances of standard category. Number one is the tango and number two is the waltz. But before we go on discussing the topic, I have a question. And the question is, what is the difference between standard category and Latin category? Yes, your answer is correct. From the costume, steps, and even in the rules, you can easily identify the differences or the distinct characteristic of each category. Standard category is more formal than Latin category. As you can see in the costume, commonly the standard category uses a long gown or a long ball gown and a formal suit for male. While in the Latin category, they are using some daring costume, showing some of their skin. And another difference of the two dances is on the steps and the rules itself. You can easily identify the standard category because the dances that falls on standard category uses only one ballroom position, and that is the closed ballroom position. In the dance sports competition, there are many different categories. But in Palarong Panlalawigan and Palarong Bicol, we only have two categories. Number one is the juvenile category. These are the students from elementary, ages 12 and below. And number two is the junior category, ages 17 years old and below. As of the moment, there are no category yet for senior high school students. But before we go on with the dances that I am going to teach you, let us first identify the different basic skills that we need to know and possess in dancing the standard category. Number one is the posture. We have to change our natural posture because we have mainly two problems when it comes to posture, in lower back or in the upper back. We have these natural curves, right? So we could not control it. We try to be more vertical and more stretched up when it comes to dancing the standard. Let us focus more on the vertical balance. The basic idea is that our feet or the weight of the body is on the ball. Meaning to say we are slightly heels up, or in our term, medyo nakatingkip. The next skills that we need to possess is what we call the practice hold. As I have said earlier, standard uses only one ballroom position, and that is the closed ballroom position. We lift our arms parallel to the floor and parallel to our spine. We bend our elbows and place hands in an imaginary wall in front of you. This is very important thing to consider on standard category, the proper hands and arms position. This is where the common mistakes happen when it comes to dancing the standard. But of course, we are not going to deal with this kind of position if we already have our partner, because we are going to change it in a more relaxed and more proper way. Again, the hands are parallel to the floor and to the spine. Bending the elbows as if there is an imaginary wall in front of you, and you are going to position your arms elegantly or artistically. Under the practice hold is the dance hold. So this is now the position wherein the male and the female dancers are coming together to form an artistic position. So from practice hold, we will just change the right arm placed on the back of the armpit of the girls, as if you are holding or supporting the arms of the girls. While the girl's left arm will be placed on man's muscle right below his shoulder blade. So like this one. Holding the arms of the male right below the shoulder blade. The other hand, or the free hand of the two, will be holding each other's hands. But men's hands are the one below, while the ladies' hands will be put right in the hands of the gentleman. So, hands should be parallel to the spine, like what I have already said to you when we do the practice hold. So when it comes to hand styling of the ladies, for the ladies, there are two versions of hand styling. The first one is the simple hand styling. And the second one, you can exaggerate this hand styling depending on you. Like that, or like that, depending on the girls. So I bet you already knew the basic skills of the standard. So let us now focus on the first dance, the waltz. The waltz is from the German word Walzer or Walza, meaning to roll over or to re-roll. It is a ballroom and folk dance normally in triple time signature. It is performed primarily in closed ballroom position. I know everybody of you is very much familiar with waltz because this is the most common social dancing. These dances or the waltz are commonly seen in debutants' ball, in social gathering, or even in our school gathering or program like junior and high school night or the J&S prom, right? So I know it will be very easy for you to learn the basic of the waltz. Commonly, waltz has 15 basic dance steps. We have the associated figure or the common figure in waltz. Number 1 is the closed change or the reverse to natural. Number 2, closed change or the natural reverse. Number 3, the natural turn. Number 4, the reverse turn. Number 5 is the outside change or the alternate method, the bronze or the side of room or the silver. And number 6, the back whisk. Number 7, the reverse corte. Next, the natural spin turn, followed by the hesitation change, and chassé from prominent position, the basic weave, the progressive chassé right, and back loop, and the last, the reverse pivot. But we are not going to focus directly on that basic dances or the basic figures of waltz because I know majority of us were just new in this field. Actually, dance sport in Camarines Norte just started again last school year 2017-2018. So I know majority of us are not familiar with these basic dances. So we are going to focus on the basic skills of waltz. When I say basic skills, it literally means the foundation of that basic dances. So, are you ready? But first, let us also familiarize ourselves with the time signature of the waltz. So, waltz is the common dance that we use not just only in standard category or ballroom dancing, but also in folk dancing, as I have said earlier. So, I know that all of you knew that waltz falls under the 3/4 time signature. Or in count, we can say 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Basically, there are 3 counts in each measure. Again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and so on. In waltz, we also have what we call the accented beat. So you are going to find the accented beat for you to be able to dance the waltz gracefully and accordingly to its rhythm. The accented beat falls on the first beat in every measure, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So let us try clapping it out with music. So try to find the accented beat on the music being played. Can you find the accented beat? So let us try to clap the accented beat. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I am very happy that all of you can easily identify the accented beat. So now, let's go to the first basic skills of the waltz. In dancing the dance sports or the ballroom dancing, we should always look first on the leader's role or the leader's step before the follower's step. Who is the leader? Of course, the male. Because if you can easily identify the steps of the leader, then you can also easily identify the steps of the follower. So again, when I say leader steps, it pertains to the male steps or the steps of the male dancer. And when I say follower steps, this pertains to the steps of the female dancer. So the first basic skills is the back step. The leader steps. Okay, the leader step. Step right foot forward. Then side left foot going to stride position. Then close right foot to left, heels up. Then step left foot backward. Slide right foot going to stride position. Then close left foot to right. Step right foot forward. Slide left foot. Close right to left. Then heels up. Step left foot backward, stride right foot sideward, then close left to right, then heels up. So again, step, step, close, step, step, close, step, step, close, and step, step, close. You are going to do the steps as if you are making a box. So now let's go to the follower steps. Step left foot backward, then slide right foot going to stride position, then close left foot to left, then heels up. Then step right foot forward, slide left foot going to stride position, then close right foot to left, then heels up. Left, right, close, right, left, close, left, right, close, right, left, close. So that is the step of the followers. So let us do it facing each other. On my count, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Let us do it holding each other's hands. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So let us do it in ballroom close, ballroom position. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now let us go to the next basic skills, which is the backs turn right. So the leader step, starting with the right foot, do one back step, then turn body slightly to right or diagonally right. Then repeat it again, moving clockwise. You are just going to do the back step, turning counterclockwise in each side. So same through with the girls, let us do it. Starting with the left foot, do one back step, then turn body slightly to left or diagonally left. Repeat it moving counterclockwise until you return to your starting position. So now let us do it facing each other. So let us do it again, holding each other's hands. The next basic skills that we need to know in waltz is what we call the 2 natural turn and the 2 close change. So the leader steps, starting with the left foot, take 1 step forward, then step right foot turning to left about, then close left to right, then step right foot backward, then step left foot turning left about, and close right to left. Then step left foot forward, slide right foot to stride position, then close left to right. Then step right foot forward, slide left foot to stride position, then close right to left. Now let's go on to the follower step. Starting with the right foot, take 1 step backward, step left foot turning right about, then close right to left. Step left foot forward, then step right foot turning right about, then close left to right. Step right foot backward, slide left foot to stride position, then close right to left. Step left foot backward, slide right foot to stride position, then close left to right. So let us do it again, holding each other's hands. Now, let us go on with the next basic skill, which is the reverse bounce. First, the leader steps or the male steps. Starting with the left foot, take 1 step forward, then step right foot sideward, turning left, that is 1 measure. Step right foot backward, then step left foot sideward, turning right, another measure. Then repeat the step until you return to original position. So the follower steps, starting with the right foot, take one step backward, then step left foot sideward, turning right, that is one measure. Then step left foot forward, then step right foot sideward, turning left, that is another measure. And repeat the steps until you return to original position. So let us do it holding each other's hands. And the last, let us do it in closed ballroom position. We are on the last basic skills that you need to know to easily learn waltz. And this step is called the rock exercise without turn. The leader step, step right foot forward, then left sideward, turning right, then close right to left. Step right foot backward, do the rock exercise alternately from left, right, and left. Then step left foot backward, then the right foot sideward, then close left foot to right. Step right, turning right, then step left foot on stride position, then close right to left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now, let's go on with the follower step. Step right foot backward, then right sideward, turning left, then close left to right. Then step left foot forward, then do the rock exercise alternately from right, left, and right. Then step right foot forward, then right foot sideward, then close left to right. Then step left, turning left, step right foot on the stride position, then close, left, right. So let us do it facing each other. So let us do it holding each other's hands. And now finally, let us do it on closed ballroom position. I know that the following steps that I have taught you is not that easy. But through practice, you can master the different basic skills, and after mastering the basic skills, we can now go, or you can now go to the basic steps of the waltz, or the 15 steps of waltz. So again, I don't focus on the 15 basic steps of waltz, but I focus on the basic skills that we need to possess in dancing the waltz. I hope everybody will participate and join the dancing activity. much for listening. Again, this is your Chef Just for T Alto, and see you on the next session.